Hey guys, it's Mike here for you with another Shisha Tobacco review, and tonight I'm smoking Tangiers Birquq. It's like that other breakfast cereal. I know I'm a little bit late in the game on this one, folks. I've had this for a while now, and I just had a lot of stuff on my plate, so I haven't got a chance to review it until now. Again, it is not very new. It was part of the last, I believe, the last batch of the Birquq flavors that came out. So that being said, guys, again, I have had it for a while. I just haven't had a chance to review it, and I do apologize about that. Other than that, guys, go ahead and get on into the review. I did pick this up from 5starhookah.com. Great vendor. Big thanks to Alex for everything, and be sure to go check him out. It was just an awesome vendor to work with. As far as the cut of it, your typical Tangiers cut, guys. Basically your medium, choppy, pretty juicy. The Birquq line does have a little bit of a reddish tint to it, more so than the other lines of Tangiers, so no different there. The smell, immediately I get a cherry note. I'd have to say like a maraschino cherry. I'm not a huge cherry fan, but I tend to smoke it as a mix or a blend, and with this I am getting something else besides the maraschino cherry. And I'd have to say that it's more of a citrusy type note to back up the cherry. Off my initial smell, I would have to say orange. It's possible it could be a lemon or a lime, or maybe even a blend of all three, but it's definitely a citrus type note to go along with the cherry. My setup, I'm using my Goza here, and I am using a fancy hose because that's how I roll with my Goza. I do use my Goza a lot, actually. My Crown Economy micro funnel bowl, 2 Exotica silver tabs, and as you saw, I do have the kind of a makeshift wind cover with the aluminum foil around it. So when I do that, guys, I actually put 2 layers of heavy duty foil on it, because with that outer wind cover it does tend to get a little bit hot for me, and so I just like to cut it back a little bit, and so I use 2 layers of HD foil. Other than that, guys, I've been going about 20-25 minutes now. Let's see what we have as far as flavor and smoke. Typical Tangiers clouds. Keep in mind I am using my Goza. It's got a pretty little base on it, so can only go too far, but very, very thick, full-bodied white clouds, no different from any other Tangiers. The flavor, just like it smells, I'm definitely getting the cherry, and I'm definitely getting a citrus note. By smoking it rather than smelling it, I'm definitely going to lean towards an orange type flavor. It comes out a lot more as you're smoking than when you're smelling it, at least in my case anyway. Again, it is possible it could be a blend of citrus flavors. It could be some lime, could be some lemon in there, but basically it's a cherry with some citrus, and I'm getting both flavors or both notes equally on the inhale and on the exhale. It comes out nicely. I'm not getting one flavor on the inhale and then getting the other flavor on the exhale. It's all the way through the smoke, so I do like that aspect of it. Again, I'm not a huge cherry tobacco fan, so I'm really thankful that there is something else in this, and I am a huge citrus tobacco fan, so that really makes it nice for me. I have found myself smoking this a lot more than what I actually anticipated it originally before I bought it, because I had heard that there was something other besides cherry, so I went ahead and gave it a shot. I'm really happy that I did pick it up. As far as the Birquq line itself goes, I have not had too many of them, maybe a handful or so of them. I will say that this is not my favorite Birquq line, but it is one of my favorites. I'd have to say probably my second or third favorite, so it is up there in the Birquq line. The flavor strength of it is not overpowering, it's not too strong, it's not too mellow. It's, for my palate, it's just right. Again, I'm not a huge cherry fan, so if the cherry was a little bit more powerful, then I probably wouldn't enjoy it as much as I do. But again, because the citrus is in there, it really makes it enjoyable for me. As far as the flavor strength goes, I would have to give this about a 7 out of 10 for flavor strength. Again, not too strong, not too mellow, but just right where I like it to be. It doesn't make me get tired of smoking it. I always find it interesting to smoke every time I do, and I smoke it all the way through. The longevity of it with this setup, I usually go about 2 rounds of coals, I'm sorry, and then I can always go more, but I just never really do. I'd have to say I could probably go 3 rounds of coals, so the longevity is definitely there, pretty typical for all Tangiers. As far as my overall rating goes, again, not my favorite Birquq flavor, and based on the Birquq line, I like to base my ratings on the line or the brand itself. I'd have to say that out of all the Birquq flavors that I've had so far, Ololuyuki is definitely my favorite, and that was a solid 10. This being my second or third favorite, I will give it a solid 9 out of 10. If you're a huge cherry fan or a citrus fan, I can definitely see you giving this a solid 10 out of 10. Just for me personally, again, it's not my favorite, so I got to give it a little bit lower rating. Excuse me, guys, I am fighting a cold a little bit. Other than that, I think that's about all I can give for it. I didn't mention about the cereal itself, so let me just say that I am kind of an old man. I haven't had a children's cereal in quite some time. So if I would have to say what breakfast cereal this is, it really puts me to mind of a Fruity Pebbles or possibly even a Trix. But those would be my 2 guesses. More so a Fruity Pebbles for me personally. But either case, very, very good, and I definitely recommend trying it out if you can go and pick it up. And of course, go and check it out at 5starhookah.com. Big thanks to them. And guys, just on a personal note, I do want to go ahead and thank all my followers and fans. I recently just put up my 100th video, and I'm on my way to a couple hundred subscribers there. I do have a lot of stuff on my plate to review, as well as some side projects and group projects to come, so please keep an eye out for those. And guys, as long as you keep supporting me, I'm going to keep coming back and bringing you some more reviews. So please, if you can, comment, like, and subscribe. And until next time, smoke on.